When the idea of A321 introduced years ago, it was because we want to carry more load with the same number of flights.
So one of the big challenges that we see today is just the amount of congestion in terms of air traffic and the airports in this region.
That's where we swapped the aircraft to A321, so we have more capacity on the certain routes where we have slot constraint.
Demand is strong. We're trying to find ways of reducing cost, and the A321 gives us about 50 extra seats.
This is a good idea.
So the very first A321neo for AirAsia is scheduled to arrive in November 2019. So it's been about 3 years now of entry into service preparation as we move forward to this aircraft.
The differences training for A321 had started since January 2019.
So the people are trained, accepted, certified to work on the plane.
There's no simulator training, there's no aircraft training per se. We only need 1 day of classroom training.
And they're equipped to welcome our new baby.
We would then go on what we call a customer acceptance flight, testing few of the systems on the aircraft to make sure that it's acceptable.
To be a test pilot, minimum requirement is you must be an existing instructor or examiner with the company.
The engineering team will work with the authority and ground team to make sure that the aircraft is ready for operations.
Yeah, we take it to like the limits of its bank that it allows to make sure that the system actually stops us from turning it upside down.
Usually there are some systems which not meeting the requirements, so that has to be corrected. And the last day is when the transfer of title takes place. This is where the aircraft ownership now belongs to AirAsia.
I'll be piloting this aircraft back home and welcome home A321neo.
Many different teams, many different stakeholders involved, from engineering, strategy and planning, operations, and we're working with the authorities to make sure that the A321neo has a smooth entry into service here in the AirAsia group.
I've really worked very, very hard together with the entire team, and to see the aircraft come in mid-November will be a dream come true. Can't wait to see our new baby, and yeah, it's exciting days ahead.
So the 321 will be able to have 236 seats on board.
There are 50 more passengers to board. An expanded A321 potentially can go up to 35 minutes of ground time.
The engines look the same, but they're actually about 20% more powerful on these aircraft.
We have one part of the aircraft, which is the overwing exits, and they will open like a Lamborghini door.
Do I look excited?
Honestly, I just like flying new aeroplanes regardless what it is. It's like a new toy, right? It's like buying a new car.
I mean, at AirAsia, we're not like other airlines that, you know, have 380s coming or 350s or turboprops. We've had one aircraft for most of our life, the A320.
And those range opportunities will simply mean more markets and destinations for our guests and our All-Stars to experience across Southeast Asia.
The conversion from 320 to 321 is, as I said earlier, just reduces our cost and gives us the ability to charge lower fares.
Which means, you know, it will allow us to kind of follow our moniker of now everyone can fly.
The A321neo, the aircraft of the future.